Good morning. Look, you just stick your hand in the couch and they're birthday cards. Happy birthday, Dad. Oh, that was just from this year. Hold on, I'm turning. I guess nobody's here. I'll just talk to myself. Which is basically a way for me to not clean up and make beds. Y'all need to make your beds. Are y'all gonna... Amanda, is anybody else watching this John McCain funeral? I can't take all this crying. I know that sounds so cruel and heartless. Sue me. But I mean, it's just too much. This is like the 5th service. Sorry. Meghan McCain, I mean, Lord help us. I mean, do you hear this? So evil. But I mean, let me just, for all the naysayers who are thinking I'm evil, I spoke at my own brother's funeral and I didn't cry. I was 15. He was 19. I did not cry. Meghan McCain is a woman, and her dad's been sick. He's older, and he's gone, and she's a mess. I'm sorry. This is how I feel this morning. Saturday. No one is doing anything that they should be doing. People just eat and leave their shit everywhere. I had to delete my live video from yesterday because I felt like I was sort of mean, and then I say this stuff, and I'm mean again. It might just be a theory. Does my skin look better? I have this new stuff I'm using. It's called Vaseline. Didn't people used to use Vaseline? It doesn't really look better right now. It just looks kind of greasy. I know Lori Knapp did my hair. But Lori, you cut some in the back more than I told you to. And I said, I don't know what Lori has done to my hair. And then my husband said, well, it looks better than it has in months. So I guess I won't complain. I hope you're watching Meghan McCain. Sarah, you miss me. You're going to be pissed. I am watching Meghan McCain, but I can't take all the crying. Go ahead. Tell me I'm evil. But I mean, that is a lot of crying. Anyway. And I will say, like I just said, I spoke at my own brother's funeral and I was 15 and I didn't cry and carry on. Sometimes you got to get it together. Phew-wee. Anyway. Oh, look. It's Inkley and Pinkley. Blair and her friend who has on a bathing suit, which is what Blair should do. What else? Anyway, between the funeral and football, people might never go outside today. I mean, she's still talking. I'm sorry. Those ends had to go. Yeah, but Laura, you cut in the back. Give me the Cho-on Bob. I hope not. Anyway, oh look, now she stopped. I hope everybody had a good first week of school. Public school in North Carolina, at least. No, those people don't clap. They just sit. It's too hot to go outside. It is hot. I just walked out to the parking lot. Though I think the beach is not hot. Sorry. That's how it always is. If you're near the water, you're fine. But if not, you just have to rot in the house. Here in Brabble. How's the weather over there in Bertie County? Oh, nope. She's still talking. Are y'all watching this? People, you cannot, if you speak at a funeral, I might have to do rules. You can't blubber like this, especially when you're on TV. If I were at the National Cathedral, I would be talking about education. I'd use my platform for something. And now remember, I loved the bishop at Prince Harry's wedding. Yeah, she's not even crying. You're right, Sharon. Lord help us, she's got on a lot of fake eyelashes and black stuff. 12 minutes. You know it was bad when I had to get on a live video. And I had made Blair turn off some crap she was watching because I wanted to see this. Did y'all see I put the program up this morning? Ooh, I like the program. I tell you what, I would just copy that for my own mess. This a little long. Okay. Y'all are going to be someone is going to send me a private message and say, you making fun of someone in grief and you're evil. Don't send me that message because I know I'm evil. I've always been evil. And funerals are difficult for me to handle. Oh, good. Now I have a babysitter. I mean, I can't take it. Anyway, how are my teachers today? Are the teachers out there? The teachers have missed me doing live videos because they've been working. And I'm about all set up with my Facebook stuff, so y'all better get your $4.99 together. Don't forget. And remember, the very first month, I'm going to give all the money to the autism center where Amos went this summer. So if you waste $5, just think it's like a donation. On the other hand, I do like her headband. Watching the funeral, she's doing a great job. Melanie, do you really mean that? She's a wreck. I want her to get it together and like be a war hero. I can't take all this shaking and shivering and almost crying. Yes, it is. I'm very emotional. She does look pretty. She does. God, her hair color is good. Lori, do you see that hair color? Did you make your son make the soccer team? Yes, he did make the soccer team. Thank goodness, so he's not home bothering me in the afternoon like the other three are. Oh, maybe she stopped now. Maybe they made her stop. Oh, there's a lot of people up in there. Who's going to talk now? I'm excited to hear Obama and Bush talk. I didn't see any tears fall. Girl, she's not going to mess up that makeup. Are those false eyelashes? Shoo. Now, who's this devil talking? I wish I had enough time and energy and my family wouldn't kill me if I set up like a full-on live post. That's unfair if you haven't lost your father. Kay, I knew you were going to come out of the woodwork, and I think it's wonderful that you do. But that was dramatic. Who can make those crying sounds and not have tears? You never know how you feel until it's you. But it has been me. I lost my brother and stood in front of a church at 15 and didn't carry on like that. That was too much. I mean, I'm not mad at her, but I think it was too much. Now, the son, he's doing a good job. Ooh, and I like that poem. Oh, and he quit. Oh my gosh, the award goes to him. Who's that devil beside her? Look, Heather Schultz has been there. I lost my hubby and my father. So see, Heather, you know. It doesn't have to be all that drama. Short and sweet. Now see, I'll remember what he said, and all I'll remember is that stuff with her. But you know, they were like, oh gosh, she's going to have to talk, and what are we going to do? Who's in the white uniform? Is that another son? Yeah. I think he had 3 children with his first wife. I want to know about his kids. He has a lot. Well, then he and his second wife might have had a few. I know they adopted one. Be nice. Oh, Mary Keelan, I hope you can't get outside that broken leg today. If they don't want people to make comments, don't televise it. Oh, I love seeing. Ooh, do you see that? 7 kids? The Obamas, the Bushes, and the Clintons together. Oh my God, I bet Trump is so pissed. I mean, he is done in, pretending that he's happy that he's in Florida or something. But he is pissed. Oh, that makes me so happy. It's nothing against Trump, all you Trumpiers. Don't have a fit. But it is funny. That's like the worst thing ever for him to not be invited to the party. Warren Beatty's there? I didn't even know Warren Beatty was still alive. That guy looks like Clark Kent in the white suit, doesn't he? Ivanka got to go? And Jared? Oh, the daughter. Well, yeah, he liked her, I think. I can't wait. And Al Gore, too. Well, of course he was there. I bet somebody worked a long time on that. Beatty was a pallbearer. Oh, I bet somebody worked a long time on the sitting list. Don't you think? What does Hillary's got on a... Looks like a nun. She's got on a white collar. I wish the faces were as good as the wedding one, though. Oh, God, there's Mitt Romney, who came... I'm a Trump fan, not against him. Well, I'm not against him. I just think it's funny that he didn't get included. Mitt Romney, who McCain called a crazy loon. Did you know that? Oh, God, he would say things that weren't particular. What channel are you watching? I'm watching NBC. What channel am I supposed to be watching? Is it not the same on all the channels? Anyway, I can't do this forever. Who's this talking? I'm on ABC. What happens if you have to go to the bathroom? Oh, Lieberman. Boy, that poor devil looks like he needs something to eat. His poor mom, John McCain's mom, is 106. 106. Do you know what that means? That means I haven't even lived barely a third of my life. Talk about time to do stuff. I mean, that's nothing. I like Cindy McCain's little cap she's got on. It's like a fascinator. All right, I realize this isn't a wedding. I'm not allowed to critique. But I mean, it is on TV. And how long will it go on? The state football game starts at noon. I don't think people need to say things like that. Don't call me a hater, but why does Michelle look ticked off at the world? Michelle Obama? I think some people have standing expressions, particularly at funerals. I have this bad habit at funerals of trying not to laugh. Isn't that dumb? I think it's nervous. You get nervous, and you laugh like you're 35. Oh, Ronnie, shut up. I'm 43. I said almost. Almost means within 10 years. Evil devil. That sounds good. Resting bitch face. Yeah, some people have that. I don't. It's my resting face. Confused. That's my face. These values are what's. These values are what's. Are what? Are what's? I do agree. Not that you care. So you know I'm not running for lieutenant governor. Are y'all excited about that? But I did like that you don't have to fit in some box. Somebody said to me, well, oh God, what's wrong with Laura Bush? She looks like she just fell asleep. Did y'all see that? Sometimes women get that Botox or their eyes done and they walk around like this. That's why I'm not doing it. I don't like when people throw as well at the end of a sentence. Yes, now this is good. You should share a story because that's what people want to hear. You go to a funeral, you want to hear something you didn't know. Bless Megan's heart, she loved her daddy. I know she loved her daddy, Deborah, but there was no reason to just on and on and on. Oh God, there's Billy. 2 condos away. He's going to be mad at me. Billy, have you set your umbrella up? Because that's what somebody needs to be doing. And Thomas is windsurfing. And I'm just procrastinating and critiquing a funeral. I think this guy talked to my mom because my mother always says, slow down when you're speaking. I don't need slow. I can listen quickly. Boy, somebody spent all this time getting these photos together while the person is watching. Is that a real picture? Why does Lieberman's head look so big? Wendy Schull. Joe Lieberman is speaking beautifully. Wendy, I know you will love anybody that speaks. Oh, there's that general that had the affair with that woman writing that book. Do you remember him? Petraeus. Whatever happened to him? That was such a shame. Let's talk about that for a minute. I blame a woman in that matter. That poor man was nice and wonderful, and that woman just got a hold of him, tricked him, started running. This is an atypical Episcopal service. I thought it was a Catholic service. Is it not? I want you to look at the State Board of Ed. I know. I might be on the State Board of Ed. I mean, they might not let me on, but shoot, everybody now is dropping like flies. I'll think about it. I knew after seeing her on TV at his casket in Arizona, she was going to have a hard time. I don't mean that in a mean way. But if you don't laugh at things, then, I mean, God, your life would be so dull. Anyway. I can't live in Raleigh. That's the main thing. That really, it's a shame that that's how the government works. Now, who's that devil? Oh, that's Mitt Romney's wife. Pervasive curiosity. Do y'all have pervasive curiosity? I'd like to think that I do. What channel are you on? I'm on NBC. Exciting news. My EC class got a new iPad. So many other things I'd rather have. I don't know where y'all are watching. I'm on NBC. Does anybody else watch any other channel? Never said a bigoted word about anyone. Bigot. Bigoted. What is a bigoted word? Is that like a racist word? Or a mean word? I might be in trouble. Well, y'all need to get on NBC because that's where I'm on. Oh, these good, Julie. You're on my channel. Michelle Obama's sitting like me. She's like in a full-on slump in the chair. You know, there's somebody out there doing their phone. I hope they show them. Remember at Harry's wedding, all those good faces people were making? God, I could watch that again just to see that. Its purpose is to draw mourners deeply to Jesus. Yes, watching Fox at the moment. No words. I can't see it. I don't know if this is drawing people to Jesus. And I love Jesus. But that Meghan McCain did not draw me nearer to Jesus. Now, these people like him talking. I like to see the family smile. That's what you're supposed to do, is make them smile. I like people that make people laugh. Oh. Anyway, Fox has no commentary. But Adrian has commentary. So much better. Nobody has commentary because then people would say they're mean. But really, people want commentary. I mean, I hate to watch sports with no commentary. How the hell am I supposed to know what's going on? I wish I had that program printed out. Love the watch party. I know. Okay, I gotta go. You need to put on a bathing suit. Let's talk about Cindy's cleavage. The bishop is a woman, not Catholic. Oh, Cindy's cleavage. Oh, I did see her cleavage. What brooch? What brooch is Michelle wearing? I don't know. She did have something on her. Who told you that? Lightness can be not applauding. Who told me what? Who told me what? What did I hear? I like Joe Lieberman. It sounds like Joe Lieberman liked John McCain. I like that. Joe Lieberman's talking about how he's Jewish and it never mattered, which it shouldn't matter. Forgiveness. Okay, that's enough. Y'all get out and do something. It's a pretty day, a long weekend. McCain said he wished he had chosen Lieberman. Oh, I know that. You don't see old Sarah Palin there. He might have won. Sarah Palin, that was a wreck. That's why people shouldn't run that don't know things. I wouldn't run the same thing. You got to know your continents. You got to know it's like being a winner on Jeopardy. People are going to ask you questions, and you're going to sound like an idiot. You don't see me doing any of that. I know that I don't know things. Aren't Al and Tipper divorced? They are? Al Gore's divorced? I don't know. I missed that. Yes, divorced. Mag says they're divorced. Wonder why. Now he's talking an awful lot. Sarah was uninvited. Sarah was the best. Sarah who? Sarah Palin? Sarah was the best. Oh, Wendy, she was not the best. I mean, you might have liked her, but she wasn't the best. You need to read People magazine. I know, I do love People magazine. Sarah was not the best. Sarah was not. quite didn't have it together. Do you think it's important to work for money? What does that mean? I mean, I think it's good to get paid when you work. Is that what that means? The comedian with the big chin is there. Forgot his name. Jay Leno? No, he has a small chin. Are you spiritual? Am I spiritual? Meaning, am I a Christian? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Yes, sirree, Bobby. Why do you think Sarah was not a good choice? Because I don't think she had a clue about much of anything. That's why. I mean, clearly the country didn't think she was a good choice. Or he might have won. Georgia Vic. Hi, Georgia Vic. Your teeth look white. It's all this light. Tina Fey was better as Palin. Wendy, you know you and I can't agree because you love a Republican no matter what they do. And I mean, just because I'm a Republican doesn't mean I'm going to stand by idiots. I just can't. It's too hard for me. I mean, think of our school superintendent of North Carolina. He's a Republican. Why would I defend his mess and giving people iPads to test when we already all had iPads to test? I mean, so annoying. Anyway, so annoying. Amen. Sarah couldn't parent. Liberals did not like Sarah Palin. Well, I'm not a liberal, and I didn't like Sarah Palin. So there. I might have to do another live video at lunch. I will say, I tell you what people don't like. People don't like when, well, I'm not going to say that. It's not nice. She would appeal to women. I mean, I would love it if a woman ran, but not a dumb woman. Not that she's dumb, but somebody should have given her a little more. And she had that daughter that was like a teenager that was pregnant. Again, no offense to that, but it had to seem like that was a bad choice. I mean, there's a reason that old John Edwards fell out of all politics. Remember, Bunny Mellon was funding him. Then he goes and has a baby with somebody. I mean, are people crazy? What does a typical day look like for you? Well, right now I'm sitting here drinking coffee. Amos is watching TV in my bed and is eating 2 donuts. I'm about to go in there and whip some ass and tell people to get off their beds. McCain planned his funeral. Well, that's good. He should have given people time limits. I'm going to clean up, and then we're going to put on sunscreen and go outside on the beach. Then my parents are getting here, so my goal before they arrive is to not have a mess. Then we're going to cook tonight shrimp and scallops that I bought yesterday. And I might have a painkiller for lunch. Go ahead, call me and I'll call it. Had one last night, and it was real good. Okay, Joe Lieberman. I mean, he is doing well, but he's talking too long. Did you see John McCain's son didn't speak that long? Yum, we are coming over. Come on down. Time limits for tributes are important. 3 minutes. Are they going to have a hard seer? I'm not a liberal, but people say liberal like it's bad. Why? You know why, Tammy? I'll tell you. Because people that are extremely conservative or extremely liberal are bad. Yes, they're bad. And I'll tell you why. It's because if you identify with your politics so much that you can't think critically, then you have a problem. I mean, that's why people hate conservatives and hate liberals. It's not because of the majority of them aren't great. it's because of the bad ones at either end. God, it's so annoying. I mean, I feel like a conservative could like be a pedophile, and there's some people that would be like, well, that child, egged him on. And then there's some liberals that are like, this is my body, and if the baby's head isn't out yet, then I'm going to kill it. Sorry. But I mean, it's just the truth. Use your brain, Anyway. People hate that. I'm just going to say, if you're extreme, people hate you. Because what it says is, I can't be a critical thinker. Oh God, here comes my husband. He's going to accuse me of being lazy. Goodbye.